Thursday, October 27th, so it's the 9 o'clock hour. If you're watching this some other day, some other time zone, in the Mountain Time Zone, it is 9:06. But then again, at the time you're watching, it's whatever time it is when you're watching it. So it doesn't matter what time it is now. I mean, it matters what time it is now, but not now when you watch it.
Whenever you decide to maybe watch it online or listen or whatever.
That kind of reminds me, there was a bit, did you ever see the movie Spaceballs?
Yes, I love that movie.
And they're watching the video clip and they're trying to understand when now is. That was then, this is now, and that was...
When they pull out the cassette.
Yes,
the video cassette.
Or when the radar was jammed.
Yes. I love that movie. Mel Brooks is awesome.
You know, we've been watching Match Game 75, which was the TV game show, and where the celebrities and today is blank, and you had to fill in the blank and match the celebs. And they had Dick Gautier on the panel on the episodes we watched, and he was at that time plugging a show called what was it called? Something is Rotten, and it was a takeoff on Robin Hood.
Oh, okay.
And he played Robin Hood, and Mel Brooks was a creator and writer. This was 1975, so this would have been maybe the precursor to Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yes.
Which was the movie that came out a few years later. Yeah,
which was awesome. I love Robin Hood Men in Tights too.
Which is another funny Mel Brooks movie, and all that. Anyway, Kandese is here and tagging along.
Those aren't my words.
Your entourage. You have a mission. You have a mission. So, well, let's start with Kandese. What would you like to start with, and then we'll get to them.
Oh my goodness.
Saving the best for last. There you go.
Well, I think the big thing we have is this Sunday is the first of the movies that will be in Heritage Walkway. Now, if weather does not permit and it gets rainy or whatever happens, we'll move into the Ocotillo Performing Arts Center, which is just down the way. But our movie is a double feature of Hocus Pocus 1 and 2. For this one, we have the time set at 6:30. Usually the movie will start about 6:45, 7 o'clock, so everyone can get seated. But since we have two, we are going to hold firm to starting right at 6:30. So try to be there as soon as possible because we have two movies that we're streaming, and we'll have the popcorn ready. You just have to bring your favorite chair, maybe a blanket, something to be cozy in, and just come out and enjoy the movie. We got a new projector that's really nice, and in case the screen in Heritage Walkway doesn't work, because no one's touched it for a little while, we have another outdoor movie screen that we bought just in case. Okay. So we are prepared for most incidences. Well,
this will probably get me in trouble, but if you have any kids that need to be grounded or in trouble, or they haven't been, they've been misbehaving, then this would be the perfect punishment for them. Sunday night at 6:30, they have to watch both Hocus Pocus 1 and 2. So am I in trouble now for...
No, I think actually it's really fun seeing people go, ooh, I remember that we used to do this. Oh, let's go. It's very exciting. So it'll be cool to see. Some comments were like, ooh, those are great movies. So everyone seems to be really thrilled. It was not intentional. We did put out a survey.
Oh, I know.
And we had tons of stuff. We had sports films, slice of life films, comedies, all of that stuff. But 3 out of our 4 movies, or out of the 4 dates, ended up all being about witches. I don't know why. Those are the most voted. Yeah. I guess everyone was just filling in.
Yeah. By the way, that TV show that I was trying to remember, When Things Were Rotten. Was the name of and they had 13 episodes of that TV show. When Things Were Rotten was what it was called. So it was the Robin Hood.
It sounds familiar. I wonder if I
had never seen it before. Of course, I looked it up on the International Movie Database, and I saw some clips from it, and my immediate thought was he had to be dabbling around with this, and when it didn't get picked up for more than 13 weeks on TV, then maybe that morphed into the Robin Hood Men in Tights movie. So
that's very cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got
that would be a good. You could maybe next year, or maybe you could have a special Mel Brooks, movie theme.
Oh, that would be fun. I also do own like a special collection box set of Mel Brooks
because he's got Robin Hood Men in Tights, Blazing Saddles,
Yes.
Young Frankenstein,
Yes.
My favorite.
The Producers.
The Producers
is my favorite.
Silent Movie,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then was there one, The Seven Chairs or something like that? I think that was one of his movies. High Anxiety
Yes.
is another one.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I forgot.
Oh, the
about that
Producers original as well, because he has the original with Gene
Wilder,
and then the remake with
Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah. I like the original better, but
I like them both. I have fun with both of them.
That's right. But anyway, you have Hocus Pocus 1 and 2 this Sunday, and then coming up November 6th is Matilda. November 13th is Harry Potter Year 1. Is that like
The
multiple
Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay.
Yeah, so Year 1, it's just when you write Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, it gets really long on like any advertising, so I just put Year 1 to
Year one.
shorten it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then The Goonies, which is another real popular movie
Yes.
from that era, on November 20th. So that's
Yes.
pretty exciting. So the first one's Sunday night.
Yeah, the first one's Sunday night, and then we're following that up really quick with getting into Thursday is when Janet will be here for Janet's Planet, a tour through the solar system. And I will say this show, we were grateful to have a really good sponsor, so the ticket prices are like the lowest that we have. So it's $25 for adults and $10 for K through 12.
Excellent.
And the show is 45 minutes. It's great. And then on the Friday, she'll be doing 4 workshops with the schools, participating schools, and the STEM and MESA kids get to have a luncheon and meet an astronaut.
Cool.
So we're looking forward to having her there. And of course, that also starts and kicks off with Balloons and Tunes, which is the Artesia Chamber of Commerce. They do our own little mini balloon fiesta here, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll be hosting the Paper Takes Flight on the 5th.
I think Jessica was talking about that. One of our guests this week was talking about that. That sounds, or maybe it was the intermediate school, or
They will
the
be in the
junior high
schools.
folks. But yeah.
Yeah, they'll be in the schools first, and then the community Paper Takes Flight is going to be at the OPAC.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's families can come if they missed it, if their kid wasn't in the school or that grade level. So that way, if they want to do it, they can.
But they're going to help you make a paper balloon, which is not just a little paper balloon, but a pretty good sized paper balloon. And then they have the launcher.
Yeah, and they take flight.
They take flight. So the paper hot air balloon that you make will actually then be filled up with hot air and
Where is this going to be held? There
at the
At the
Ocotillo.
Ocotillo.
At the Ocotillo.
Yeah.
No, but where are you going to make it?
At the Ocotillo.
Oh, okay.
They'll make them inside.
Yeah, and then take them outside.
Take them outside, and then they'll have these little devices that have
Wow.
make the hot air that inflate the little paper balloons that you make. It's really, I think a year ago or so, they had them at the homecoming or the football game. They used something like that
Yeah,
for some of the things they used at the
Yes.
football game a couple years ago when the football game was in town.
Yeah.
And they're bigger than you think. I mean, you think of, we're just going to make a little paper balloon. No, they're good size. So
Yeah, so we're real excited to be able to help them host that at the Ocotillo. So we're really looking forward to those. And then coming up really fast after that, of course, is Matilda. And then we go right into the Friday with Sons of the Pioneers coming back.
okay,
And they're very excited. So if you haven't bought your tickets, they are on our website. You can buy them. They're a great group. And they really love coming here because they have family and friends in the area. And so it's a good time for them to reconnect. And so they're one of the groups that they're like, right after the show, how soon can we come back? And so
Tomorrow?
so that's actually really special when we have performers who want to come to Artesia. It's not that I had to go find them or, call their booking agent. They come to us. And we're really fortunate that there are a lot of acts who feel that way.
that's great. So, and those tickets are online now,
Yes.
and you can pick the seat you're going to sit in.
Yes,
and
pick your seat. We even have a group coming for the end of the month of Carpenter's Christmas. We have a group of seniors coming from, senior citizens coming from Carlsbad. The gentleman at the chamber gets a bus and gathers them up, and they come in like a large group. So we'll have 13 for this show coming, and then 24 for the Eagles tribute in
When is that?
February, I do believe.
wow.
And so it's really awesome. Like, people from out of town are coming out. So locals, please come out and support the arts and support the Arts Council by attending our performances.
Yeah. Oh, this is great. It's good stuff. And the Carpenters is a tribute.
Yes. It's the music of the Carpenters, but their Christmas music. And it's the longest running Carpenters tribute in the United States, with their headliner, which is Lisa Rock.
Okay.
And so they have gone all over doing this, and they're very good. And they should be working with some of the choirs as well to perform as their outreach. So we're looking forward to having them as well.
Yeah, and their Christmas album, who is a little bit older, who does not have the Carpenters Christmas album?
Or hasn't
Like,
at least heard the song
nobody.
during Christmas on the radio or in the store. Like, their music is phenomenal. So I'm real excited.
Yeah, nobody in that age group does not have that.
That album.
That album, yeah. I'm gonna show you right here on mine. Where'd the search box go?
They're at the bottom now.
No, I moved it to the top.
Oh, you moved it. Yeah. Every iOS update, they move something around. You have to refigure out how to put it back the way you like it.
Yeah. So if you look right here it is on my Apple Music, and then here's my here's the albums right here, and there it is, the Carpenters Christmas album. You know, so everybody see, it says play.
He's ready to go. Yeah. So, like Gene, be ready to go for a Carpenter's Christmas on the 29th.
That's right. That's exactly right. Well, good. Go to the website. All the tickets and information, all these upcoming shows are coming up. The paper takes flight. Should be a lot of fun. Do you need tickets for that, or is that just
No, that's a community event. So as long as there's room and paper things to make, like, you can come and participate.
Okay.
And that's what we're really excited about that. And then we have drum and guitar lessons are going on. Lots of questions about that on Facebook. And those are private lessons with Max Salgado. They're about 30 to 45 minutes, and he sets them up privately. But you just go and pay with us, and then we'll get you with him, and he'll set up the date. And then we have the fall tap dance intensive with Alexis Fuentes. And it's every Tuesday up until the 22nd. So you will need your own tap shoes, but it's ages 3 up.
Okay.
So we have 2 sessions. The early sessions ages 3 to 6, and then the later sessions ages 7 plus. And that means even if you feel like you're an adult and you want to take a tap intensive class, you can come and take them. Spaces are limited. We only have room for 10 students in each class. So if you're really, really interested, I would go onto our website, to the education page, and go ahead and sign up and get your kids settled for that, or adult.
Or don't.
If you really want to. I don't know how to tap dance, or I would. But it should be a lot of fun.
Different questions and stuff.
Yeah. So we have those 2 really big things for our education department coming up, because everyone's always asking for classes, and that's what we've got going on right now.
Excellent. Guitar,
drum,
and tap.
Tap dance intensive.
Tap dance intensive.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, Maria and Melanie are here.
Yes.
Get those microphones a little closer to you there, ladies.
Closer microphone.
Yeah, because we want to be able to hear you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, then why did you come?
Well, just, for moral support. Yes.
I see. That's not what I heard, Candace. I heard something about they have a big announcement to make.
Why did
Yes,
we
we
come?
Yes.
Okay.
Take it away, sister.
Oh, sister.
Yes.
Okay. Why did we come?
Yes.
Okay. We are here to tell everyone that we are having auditions for the upcoming play called Who Poisoned His Meatball, which will be in February. And the dates are February?
Yes.
February?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my goodness. We should have this written down.
Don't look at me.
Anyway,
I don't know.
But auditions are this Sunday at 2 o'clock at the Ocotillo lobby. And anybody who is interested in having a part is more than welcome to come and audition. It's February the 17th, the 18th, and the 19th. Yes. Those are the dates, and it would be at the Ocotillo Theater. Mm-hmm. And It is a very comedy play. It is a comedy play.
Yes.
Mystery.
Yes.
Murder mystery.
Yes, murder mystery.
And
there's lots of very interesting characters. So just come out and try out and read some lines, and we'll find a spot for you.
Male, female, young,
Yes.
old.
young.
Yes, young, old, just come. We will find a spot, a character
Yes.
that will fit you perfectly.
Okay.
audition is this Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes, at
Yes,
2 o'clock.
At
2
2
p.m.
o'clock.
Yes, in the lobby at
Right.
the
And then the
Ocotillo.
next one would be November
1st.
The 1st
At 7?
at 7, and then the next one would be November 2nd. No,
Yes, November 2nd at 7.
at 7.
Yes, same place,
And-
at the lobby.
And if you feel like you can't make those times, please give us a call. And if you do call and we don't answer, please leave us a voicemail. But call and I'll get with the ladies and they can see if they can work something out if that happens to
Absolutely.
be outside of your schedule, but you really want to do it. So.
Yes, yes, we really do.
Now you're the co-directors,
No, we're just the directors.
Directors.
not
Or
co-directors.
we
No,
can
kind
be
of think about it like the
co-directors.
producers.
We're
They're
in
the
this
producers.
together.
They're the directors.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Since we're in the Mel Brooks
Directors.
lane
Yes.
this morning.
Yeah.
She's the director, and I'm
The director.
The director.
the director.
The director.
Yes. We're both in charge.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
Yes, she tells me
Yes.
what to do, and I do it. So see, we're both
And she
directors.
tells me what to do, and I do it. So,
And I sit back and giggle.
yes, we do, but we do need people to show up
Yes.
and audition.
Yes.
They may think that they may not. No, I'm not. I can't do it. I can do it. But
Right.
you never know.
That's right.
You never know until you come and read the part and say, well, you know what? I
can do
think I
this."
can do this.
And we do have some parts that we just need people to sit at the restaurant tables, and they may have a line or two. I mean, it's not anything major. So if they want to kind of just maybe kind of get their feet wet just a little bit, we've got that
We
covered.
can do that.
I already know my line. Waiter, there's a fly in my soup.
Be quiet because other customers may want one too.
There's only so many flies.
That's the right response. I forgot about that. Speaking of Mel Brooks, did you see that depicted in the silent movie?
It's been a while since I've watched that one.
Yeah. So there's a car chase, and they veer into a pest control car that has a giant fly on the
right.
roof. And when the car crashes, the fly lands on a outdoor restaurant. And the gentleman's, so he's sitting there with a bowl of soup with this ginormous fly, and he says, "Waiter, there's a fly in my soup."
A very large fly in my
Very
soup.
large
Speaking of Mel Brooks, if we're
Yeah,
going
very large
to
fly.
stay in
In
that.
that vein, yes.
So nothing like that in this play, right?
Well,
You never know.
there's lots of surprises
There
in this
is.
place. Lots
You
of
never,
surprises.
you never know what's going to be in your soup.
That's right. And you know, in this one, there's always there's been many surprises, and you think, oh, I know who did it, and you're like, oh, no, that's not. Oh, I didn't see that one coming. So there's lots of surprises.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Sunday, 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
At the Ocotillo lobby, and then on Tuesday the 1st and
Yes.
Wednesday the 2nd,
Yes.
7 o'clock each evening.
Yes.
And as Kandese said, if those times don't work but you're still
Yes.
interested,
Yes,
just call the
yes.
Ocotillo and
Please.
get that squared away. You're looking forward to. Are you going to be in the play as
You never
director
know.
actors, or are
never
you
know.
just going to?
That is a very true statement.
You never know.
You never know.
There's only 2 that I didn't have to do that on of
right.
the
Yes.
however many I directed.
That's right.
Yeah.
So okay. So you probably.
Oh wait, 1.
Do you need somebody to play the meatball?
We
There
might.
might
We
be.
might.
Yes.
But
yes.
So we need someone who's willing to be in a fly costume,
Somebody
and
to be in a
then another person who's willing to be in a meatball costume.
Well, we do need a restaurant owner.
Yes,
we need a waitress.
Yes,
we need a
couple of
cook,
secretaries.
prep cook.
Yeah. Two cooks. Yeah. A couple of
The
secretaries.
richest man in town.
Yes. The richest man in Artesia.
An artisan.
And we need a tattoo
Artist.
and we need a mechanic. Yeah.
Lots of people.
To put out there, because we've gotten some feedback on Facebook from the ad I posted asking questions. It's a cold read, so you're going to come in and read the script.
Yes.
And there will be an application in which you fill out. And kind of after you've read some parts, maybe at the request of the directors or maybe just randomly picked, you'll have a chance to be like, ooh, I liked this part, this part, this part. And then once casting happens, we'll release the cast list.
Right.
So you don't have to necessarily bring anything other than yourself.
Right.
Okay.
And be ready
a
to,
friend.
you know,
Yes.
fill out that application. It does have the commitment on there about making rehearsal dates. So make sure when you come, whatever scheduling you're kind of familiar with, you let the directors know and put that down on your application as well, because that will affect how they schedule rehearsals.
Yes.
Yeah. That's probably one of the biggest problems in anything like this is
Yes.
people think that they're able to do it, and then life happens.
Right.
But you
That's
really, if you're going to do this, you really need to be committed. How often do you have rehearsals?
It will depend on when the cast that is chosen can make it. I mean, we try to be flexible. We try to work around, you know, work and all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
And then with Thanksgiving and Christmas.
and New Year's.
And New, you know.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
3 major holidays that we're going to have to work
No,
around.
we are going to rehearse.
Super Bowl.
Every day. Even on Thanksgiving Day.
Don't say that, because somebody that's
I
all
might have to
somebody's
put
gonna
my
hear.
foot down.
Yeah.
I feel like I might get like some complaints.
On Thanksgiving, bring
No,
your
we will
turkey,
not.
and
Yeah.
we will eat turkey and practice.
That's right. We're eating our turkey leg and going over lines. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That
And
might
so
be an issue there.
when you do
Yes.
audition for the play, you are joining the Ocotillo Comedy Troupe.
Okay.
And so that is the group
Yes.
that is our community theater right now. And so you'll be joining them. And part of what the comedy troupe does for the Arts Council is they put in a lot of volunteer hours for us, and they help us do a lot of the stuff that we need to do, also in exchange for just being a part of the Arts Council.
Well, good.
So it's a really good group, and they get a lot of opportunities to do other things than just act all the time. But it's a lot of fun. We're a fun bunch.
Yes,
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
Excellent.
So come, bring a friend
Yes, or 2.
or 3.
Uh-huh.
4. Bring 4 friends.
Four
Bring
is
4
more.
friends.
Four.
Okay.
Or more.
If I have 4 friends.
Well, they might be your 4 personalities.
We will not be
That's true.
rehearsing on
I could do
No,
that.
we will not do that. Christmas, maybe, but not
Maybe we might rehearse Christmas, but not Thanksgiving.
No, no,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
no, no, no.
You know, that's all that somebody's going to hear is that
That's
part.
true.
That's all they're
That's
going to
true.
hear.
No, so we're not going to do that.
If
We
they don't
will
hear the
give you time.
giggling, like, ha ha ha, we're in jest.
know.
Like,
Right. No, no, no. We will not be rehearsing on special holidays.
Yeah.
That is family time, and that's the important part.
There you go.
That's right.
All right, Candace, thank you so much.
Oh,
Maria
yes.
and Melanie, thank you so much for being here. And Hocus Pocus 1 and 2 Sunday night.
yes, sir.
Auditions, or Sunday night.
Yeah, but auditions are
Sunday
before that,
Sunday
2 p.m.
afternoon.
2 o'clock.
And then have fun with Trick or Treat Halloween too. There's going to be a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of that going on.
yeah. We will be out handing out candy in front of the OPAC with our 10-foot dragon. I think he's 10 feet. Inflatable dragon that we got. Yeah.
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 Well, let's walk around. This is Saturday. We're going to be in Cruces for
That's
the
right.
football game. So, but
Yes.
we might get back in time to see
It's
all
5
that.
to 8.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
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 Depends on how long the Bulldogs take to win.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to leave early.
right.
Well,
You
no.
know, oh, we got trick or treat. You'll have to guess what happens in the rest of the game.
It's a mystery.
We're all about mischief.
Yes, we are.
All right. Thanks a lot. And
Thank you.
sure
Thank
we'll see
you.
you guys next week.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. We're going to take a